Welcome all. Children, today we are going to learn about a topic related to plants. Knowing about plants and their parts. Plants, they are of different sizes and shapes, but generally all plants have similar parts: root, stem, leaf, flowers, etc. Each part of the plant, they perform different functions. First we'll see about roots. The part of the plant which grows below the soil or under the ground is called as root. The root, it mainly helps the plant to fix in the soil and to absorb water and minerals from the soil. Some plants, they are modified to store food also. Plants like carrot, beetroot, turnip, radish, all these, they store food materials in their roots. The roots, they bulge out and are called as tuberous roots. All the plants do not have same type of roots. There are two types of root systems. For example, plants like bean, they have taproot system, and plants like finger millets, they are ragulu, they have fibrous root system. What are the differences between these root systems? We'll find out with an activity. So let us take these two types of seeds, bean seeds and finger millet seeds, in two separate cups. Sprinkle water over them and place them near a window. Leave this apparatus for a couple of days and wait until the seeds they sprout. After the sprouting of the seeds, if we remove the cover or seed coat of the seeds, and if we observe, the finger millet seeds, they have one seed leaf inside under the seed coat, and beans have two seed leaves under the seed coat. The seed leaf within the seeds, it is called as cotyledon. As the finger millets have only one seed leaf, it is called as monocotyledon plant, and as the beans have two cotyledons, it is called as dicotyledon plant. That means, basing on the presence of these cotyledons, plants are divided into two types: monocot plants and dicot plants. And if you observe the root system of these two plants, bean plant has a long root or a main root with root hairs which grows side to that. This type of root system with a main root and side roots or lateral roots is called as taproot system. And the other type of root system which grows like bunch from the base of the stem under the soil, it is called as fibrous root system. This fibrous root system will not have any main root or lateral roots. All roots, they grow equally from the base of the stem, and they look like bunch. Water absorption by roots occurs. To know this, one activity we have to do. We have to take a carrot and a glass of water with blue ink mixed in it. Place the carrot in a glass of water with a few drops of blue ink added to it. Leave the carrot in water for 2 to 3 days. Then cut the carrot into half along lengthwise and observe. The blue color appears at the middle of the carrot, which indicates that roots, they conduct water. Roots, they not only help in different functions, but in some plants, the root, they are modified to give support to the plant also. In plants like banyan, sugarcane and mangrove plants, or the plants which grow in marshy areas, the roots, they are modified to grow above the soil, and they are called as aerial roots. These aerial roots, they give additional support to the plants like banyan, sugarcane, etc. And they help in respiration in plants like mangroves or salty water plants. Stem. The part of the plant which grows above the ground is called as shoot system. Main axis of the shoot system, it is called the stem. The shoot system consists of stem, branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. All these parts of the plant, they are present on the stem only. The stem grows above the soil and it grows towards the sunlight. The stem has nodes and internodes on it. Nodes are the parts of stem where the leaf arises, and internodes are the parts of the stem where two successive nodes, or the stem between the two successive nodes, it is called as internode. The bud at the tip is known as apical or terminal bud, and the buds at the axis of the stem or on the sides of the stem, they are called as axillary buds. The main functions of the stem are: the stem supports branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. Stem transports water and minerals from roots to upper parts of the plant. Like that, it also transports food which is prepared or synthesized in leaves to all other parts of the plant. Some plants, they are modified to store food also. Plants like potato, turmeric, garlic, sugarcane, they store food materials in the stem. Due to the storage, the stem bulges in size and are called as tubers. But we think that these structures of the plants which grow under the soil as roots, but they are not roots, they are modified stems. We have learned that stem conducts water, minerals and also food materials. To check the conduction of water by stem, we need a small twig of balsam plant, a glass of water with few drops of red ink added to it. We have to place the small twig in the water, which is mixed with red ink, and leave the apparatus for 1 day. After 1 day, if we observe, the stem turns reddish. This is because the red ink is taken and transported by the stem upwards. Now coming to the leaf. Leaf is another important part of the plant. Most plants we see in our surroundings, they have different types of leaves with different shapes, sizes. The leaf is attached to the stem with a long stalk-like structure called petiole. And the flat portion of the leaf, it is called as leaf blade or leaf lamina. The small line which runs through the mid of the leaf from the petiole or from the leaf base to the leaf tip, it is called as midrib. And the other lateral lines which we observe on the leaf, those are called as veins. All these parts of the leaf, they perform different functions. The petiole, it helps to attach to the stem. The midrib, it gives structure along with the veins to the leaf. The veins and midrib not only give structures, they also conducts water and food materials to the leaf and from the leaf to other parts. And coming to the arrangement of these lines on the leaf, which are called veins. The arrangement of veins on the leaf is called as venation. Some type of plants have leaves with broad lamina. A midrib which runs from the leaf base to the tip, and to the midrib, lines like structures called veins, they are spread throughout the leaf. This type of venation is called as reticulate venation. But if we observe some plants like grass plants, they don't have these veins which spread throughout the leaf, but they have long lines starting from the leaf base to the tip which runs along with the midrib. This type of arrangement of veins is called as parallel venation. And coming to the functions of the leaf helps in the photosynthesis process, and thus it acts as a kitchen of the plant. That means the food which is prepared by the plant, it is synthesized or it is produced in the leaf. Leaf contains different structures. Under the leaf, small openings called stomata are present. These small openings called stomata, they help in exchange of gases and help in bringing out the photosynthesis. The stomata are guarded by bean-shaped cells around them. These bean-shaped parts around the stomata are called as guard cells. The guard cells help open and close and help in regulation of the gases in and out. That means we can say the guard cells along with stomata, they help in exchange of gases between plant and atmosphere. The stomata not only involve in gaseous exchange, but it also involves in another process called transpiration. Transpiration means the loss of water from the plant or the process of releasing water in the form of vapor by leaves is called as transpiration. How leaves perform this transpiration? To check this, one activity. Select a well-watered potted plant which is growing in the sun. Enclose a leafy branch of the plant or cover a leafy branch of the plant with a polythene bag and tie the end of the polythene bag with a thread. Take another polythene bag of same size and tie its mouth without keeping any plant. Keep both the polythene bags in the sun. After few hours, if we observe the inner surfaces of the bags, plants they release excess water in their body through stomata and some other parts as well as. This process of releasing water in the form of water vapor by leaves is called as transpiration. We can observe small droplets of water on the surface of the polythene bag which we wrapped around the leafy branch of the plant, and we cannot see any water droplets on another polythene bag which we tied and kept in sun. So this indicates that the leaves they help in transpiration process also. Coming to the functions of the leaf they play important role in plants, like they help in respiration, they help in transportation, and they also involve in photosynthesis. Some plants' leaves, we take them as our food also. For example, coriander, pudina, or mint, etc. Some plants' leaves we use for cooking purpose also, like jackfruit leaves. Potikalu is a traditional food of Konaseema of Godavari districts. By using jackfruit leaves, a type of idli is prepared. They make cups with these leaves and fill them with the batter of idli. These cups are steamed to get potikalu. They can be taken with any chutney like the idli. These potikalu are very healthy and delicious with jackfruit flavor. Most plants around us, they have root, stem, leaf and flowers. All parts of the plants, they carry out different functions. There are diverse forms of plants in nature. The plants, they adapt themselves to different conditions. For example, if we see the stems of cactus, or if we see the plant of cactus, leaves are absent and they are reduced to spines. The green stem, which contains stomata, which is green in color, it is adapted to prepare food. Why the leaves of cactus are reduced to spines is, as the desert areas receive less rainfall, to reduce the loss of water, the cactus plant is adapted like this. Other important parts of plants are flower. The flower, it has colorful parts called petals. The flowers, after fertilization, they form fruits. They attract insects which help in pollination process. We grow plants for colorful flowers which gives beauty to the nature. So about flowers, the process of pollination, fertilization, in the next classes we'll see. Thank you.